Okay guys, we're going to talk about changing the oil in the Honda 200. It's a 4-stroke motor. This particular motor holds 8 quarts of oil. It's pretty simple to change the oil in this motor. Let the motor warm up to a good operating temperature, which is going to take it a few minutes. I would say 15 to 20 minutes. It's going to be up to a good operating temperature. Make sure you've got it on the water. Put your water earmuffs on the bottom of the motor so it can cycle through. Make sure it's spraying water out this little hole here like it's supposed to, just like if you had it in a body of water. Let it warm up, and then you're ready for your oil change. We're going to do a simulated oil change. Not actually going to change the oil, but we're going to show you what you need to do to change the oil in it. On the Honda, the cover for the oil plug is right here in the middle. It's between the top and the lower unit. It's got a little cover right here. You'll need a flat head screwdriver. The little bolt here is going to be tight, so you're going to have to put some really good pressure on it to get it off. Take this little cover off. Now you're on top of your oil drain plug, just like a car, except it's sitting upright. I'm going to go ahead and take the cover off of the motor, and to do that, there's a little clip up here at the front. I'm going to reach my hand around, pick it up, pull it out, and it's got to go straight up to get it off. And it can be difficult because it is very large. In some cases, if you're a short person, it may take 2 people, or you may need a ladder. This is a big motor. So anyway, just as a note to you, it's the same block that's in the Honda Odyssey minivan. Absolutely phenomenal how they can put it on the back of a boat, but it's a beauty of a motor. Right here you've got your oil stick that you pull out and check your oil level. This is your oil filter, and right on the other side of the front of the block is a little your little oil fill cap. It's yellow in color. You'll see it, it's right on the front of the block. And on this little plastic cover right here beside the oil filter, there is a little sticker there that tells you what type of oil this motor uses and how many quarts of oil this motor uses. So anytime on a Honda, if you're not sure, you can look on the front part of this motor, take the cover off and just look. There should be a sticker there that tells you what you need to use. Okay, so we got the cover off. Pull the drain plug out. Get your little socket ratchet. Take that bolt out. Let your oil drain into a container. Make sure you catch all the oil. Don't spill any. And you can help the oil drain by taking the fill cap off to give it a little bit of airflow. And so you let everything drain out of the motor. It's nice and warm. All the oil's out of the motor. The other part of it is taking the filter off. And this is a little bit tricky. You need a couple of different items when you do that. You need a plastic bag, and you need some towels. A couple of towels. Tilt your motor forward. Before I tilt it up all the way, because I think I'm going to be out of view with the camera, I'm going to show you. Take your bag. Can be a Ziploc bag, can be a little bag like this, but put your bag completely over the filter. Break that filter loose. If you need to use the oil filter wrench to break its seal, just break its seal to where you can spin it off with your hand. Leave it tight enough so it doesn't leak. tilt your motor all the way forward. Tilt it all the way up. Now, filter is in a position to where when you take it off, oil is going to come out like this. Take your towel and spread it underneath here to catch any oil that'll come off of that filter. So you got the bag to catch oil that comes off of the filter. You got a towel. Go ahead and spin it off. Get your filter off. While the filter is off, we'll take our little bag off. We can go ahead and let the motor back down. Spin your new filter on while it's in the down position. When the motor's completely up, go ahead and put your new filter on, and then you're going to want to clean all around here in this area. Make sure that you don't have any oil droplets anywhere. But that method I just showed you by tilting the motor forward is going to help reduce any oil that you lose from that filter, and it should come straight down. You may lose some right in here below it on this little gas filter right under the oil filter. But just take your towel and wipe all that area really good and clean. Check and make sure your filter's tight, just like on an automobile. Make sure get your oil plug back in. Make sure your plug is good and tight. Make sure your filter's on good. Put your little cap back on. And some people want to wait and crank the motor up before they put this cap back on to make sure there's no leaks. That's fine. Go ahead and fill your motor up. 8 quarts. Put your oil in. Then go put it on the water hose and let it run for a few minutes. Let the oil circulate. Fill up the oil filter and check your oil to make sure you're running at the right capacity. And whatever it says on the front of this block, it should be to the top of the stick whenever you fill it up. But that's the Honda 200 4-stroke oil change. Hope it was helpful.